I'm Maya Gonzalez, and this is Mmtv, the voice of the modern nation. Welcome to episode 9 of Mmtv. To cover what's going to be in today's episode, here's a quick overview. It'll be on our Mitchell High School Students for Sustainability, our amazing thespians and their participation in one act, and last but not least, our girls wrestling team and their amazing accomplishments. Now, onto the intro. First, we wanted to share some heartbreaking news of the passing of our fellow Marauder, Jerry Jones, a student whose kindness and joy had touched many lives. We're able to sit down with his sister and hear about the amazing person he is. Our thoughts are with everyone through this difficult time. Here's Aubrey and Jerry's sister, Haley.
I'm Haley Jones, Jerry Jones's sister. My favorite memories of me and him. One time we were at a car show. We fell asleep in our mother's lap. Another time we fell asleep laying in the grass. Jerry always had this weird sense of humor because his birthday would have been 22nd of February. But even though he is gone, he is never really gone. He had a lot of friends and family there for him, and we will always care about him and never forget him.
We are also lucky to be able to hear and experience the amazing person that Jerry was. Please thank Haley for giving us another amazing piece to remember Jerry by. And if anyone is struggling, please make sure to reach out to the counselors. We wanted to mention the great things that are happening in our school, as the Students for Sustainability Club is promoting recycling on campus and reducing waste to help the environment. We have Keo covering the segment.
Well, hi Mitchell High School, I'm Miss Anderson. I teach environmental science here, mostly to sophomores, but there's some juniors and seniors in there as well. So maybe you know me, maybe you don't, but I am sponsoring a new club here at Mitchell called the Students for Sustainability, or S4S for short, and we are coming together to try to create sustainability initiatives here at Mitchell High School. Our first objective is to start recycling here on campus. So we will shortly be having recycle bins put into every single classroom here at Mitchell, where you can then throw your recycling in there and we'll take care of it and pick it up at least once a week. So we're really looking forward to getting that started. If you want to be a part of that, either putting the bins in classrooms, picking up trash, or just helping us with the planning of it, we meet every Monday during lunch here in Miss Anderson's room, so that's room 202. So come in during lunch and I'll give you a pass so that you can come in for all the lunches that you want to. All right, so thank you.
Great job, Students for Sustainability, and keep up the good work.
Hi, I'm Charles.
And I'm Maya.
And we're here to talk with you about Black History Month.
So to start off, we have a couple questions that we thought would be interesting to answer.
First question, how do you feel being a black woman / man in America?
Okay. This is tough. Not really, but I think it is something that is really hard at times, but is also very rewarding and achieving. I think that, we always will have that stigmatism and the bias against us, but knowing that if I work hard and if I have my goals, then I can achieve whatever I want to do. How about you?
Kind of feel the same. It's challenging, especially in social settings, because you're expected to fit into a certain group or expected to be a certain type of way. So when you break through from that and you decide that you want to be your own type of person and not what everybody else wants, it's really rewarding. It's going to be challenging in the beginning, but
definitely
maybe you just need to get better friends or stay away from this and that.
Right.
Second 100%.
Question? Yeah. We're getting deep. What are some experiences of discrimination or racism that you faced?
I have a lot of personal ones, but I would most likely say the most prominent in general one is definitely jobs. Getting a job interview. That is one of the hardest things to do, especially as an African American. It's harder on the females, I will say this, but in general, African Americans have to work twice as hard as Caucasians and 3 times as hard as anybody thinks we have to. So most of the time, we are either more qualified than our counterparts, or we are overqualified, which has been a recent trend among, let's say, companies in order to fire us. So it's difficult sometimes.
No, for sure. I would say mine's a little bit more personal, you know what I mean? Well, not saying that yours isn't, but, you know, how do I say this? You're experienced. No, I'm kidding. Sorry, guys. No joking. Mine is more like something that I kind of go through a little bit often, but I usually find myself being the butt of the joke, which is difficult, especially when it's like these are the people that you love and you consider like dear to you, and then you're laughed at. And a lot of people do think like race jokes are funny, but there's always a time and a place, and usually that time or that place is not then. So it's hurtful, it really is. But, you know, those are just the tip of the iceberg. Next question.
What does it mean to be black to you?
I think it would be similar to the first question. It's rewarding, challenging, something that pushes me to continue doing like great things, getting great grades, applying for, I don't know,
Colleges
anything.
and scholarships.
Yeah,
and stuff.
exactly. That's what it would mean to me, just being a hard worker.
I mean, no pun intended, but it's literally history. It took a lot of people to get us here.
For sure.
It took a lot of riots, a lot of protests, a lot of goods and a lot of bads. So for me, it's more or less the effort that I put in is honoring everything that they've done.
Right. For sure.
Black History Month doesn't just have to be about a name and a figure and a boring ass slideshow. It's about what we do in the present to honor the ones of the past to forge the future.
Exactly. I completely agree. I do. That was really good. Okay. Well, that was all for Black History Month. We hope you enjoyed it. Hope you guys have a great Black History Month. Now, we give a huge congratulations to our thespians as they placed second on the one-act competition. With all their hard work and dedication, I guarantee we'll see more awards in the near future. Here's Jordan covering the accomplishment.
Hello, my name is Jaden Gills. I am a thespian here at Mitchell High School, and recently our troupe went to the regional one-act competition where we won second place. It was so great to experience that feeling of knowing that the judges thought we did so great. I mean, we heard about, all their feedback and everything others, but to know that feedback got us to such a high place was so great.
And finally, our sports news. We wanted to give a big shout out to our girls wrestling team who made history being the first girls to make it to state. We have 3 members of the team who answered a couple of our questions.
Hi, I'm Jordan with Mmtv, and this is Destiny from our girls wrestling team. How do you feel that one of your team members made it to state during your wrestling matches?
Honestly, it felt really good. It felt nice. Since it's my first year wrestling and I actually have a teammate that made it to state, I just felt really happy. I don't know. It just made me feel with joy just to realize that Mitchell is actually going somewhere and made it to state.
All right, and this is Rye from our girls wrestling team. Rye, what made you want to get into wrestling here at Mitchell?
I've always wanted to wrestle since 7th grade. So I don't know. I finally decided to actually join, and I'm so happy I joined because I learned how to get a growth mindset, and that's really helpful with academics and everything, and it's amazing.
All right, this is Katie from our girls wrestling team. Now, Katie, how does it feel to be a part of the first ever girls wrestling team at Mitchell?
It feels really good knowing that I'm going to be a part of history because I'm in, like she said, the very first girls wrestling team.
Out of the accomplishments with all of the strength and dedication, continue to do great things. That's all for our bi-weekly news. Stay positive and Marauders out.
Hello Marauders, it's your principal, Mr. Smith. Another principal corner here. Hope you're having a phenomenal day. Want to take a minute to just highlight the importance of African American History Month in February, also referred to as Black History Month. Take some time to reflect on how that culture and that population has impacted America and the landscape of our environment, adding to the richness of our culture, our diversity, and our inclusion as we celebrate that here at Mitchell and throughout our state and our country to add diversity and just great creativity to our culture. So thank you to our ancestors and those trailblazers who have made it possible for people like me to become professional and contribute to society in a way that we wouldn't normally or historically been able to do as if we were not afforded those rights through some of those people's work. So thank you so much. Just wanted to highlight that. Coming up in March 5th and 7th, we are going to do another Horizon Benchmark Assessment. Students, remember that the Horizon Benchmark Assessment is aligned to the PSAT and SAT as we are preparing you for success for the post-secondary future that you want for yourself, whether that's college or career. Do well on the PSAT SAT Horizon Benchmark Assessment in preparation for the spring assessment, because that's not only going to help you if you want to qualify for colleges, for scholarships, but it's also going to help Mitchell High School get off the accountability clock. Think of that as a championship day where we can compete and do the very best we can. Thank you for your attention. Marauders out.